Hi, my name is Jordan, and I am doing my final presentation on Paraben and mobile edit. I'm going to start off with some basics about digital mobile forensics. It is a branch of digital forensics that relates to the recovery of digital evidence from a mobile device. And there are many tools out there that are available for mobile forensics investigators to use to acquire and understand the data and in order for them to go through it. Mobile forensic investigators are usually able to see contacts, photos, calendars, text messages, emails, and anything else that can be found on a mobile device, depending on which tool you decide to use. And a lot of them can do logical and or physical acquisition methods. So logical acquisition is a bit-by-bit copy of a logical storage objects that can be found on logical storage, such as a file system partition. And it has the advantage of the system data structures, which are generally easier for a forensic tool to extract and analyze, and it's easier to work and understand when you're using logical acquisition. Physical acquisition, on the other hand, when you do physical acquisition on a cell phone, it includes a bit-by-bit copy of an entire physical storage, such as flash memory. In this way, you can examine deleted files and data remnants, and it acquires data directly from the flash memory. A skilled forensic examiner can get more information from a physical extraction this way, but the logical is generally easier to use and understand, and only skilled examiners should use the physical acquisition. So with mobile edit works as a phone and cloud extractor, data analyzer, and report generator all in one. It's a 64-bit application, and it does the physical and logical data acquisition. With this tool, you can access deleted data, call history, contacts, text messages, all of that, and so much more. And it's got a very easy to use graphical interface. Now with Paraben E3, it can also do physical, logical, and custom acquisitions. It can perform a mobile device triage, it does cloud support, data analysis, and it can bypass locked devices. With my experience, mobile edit was really easy to use. I got all the information I needed, and I was able to generate a report with the things that I bookmarked. I was never able to use Paraben E3 because it needed to be used on a virtual machine. In my case, I could not get the manifest file to work with the OVF in order for it to import into my virtual machine. And now I'm going to go into how I analyze data using mobile edit. Alright, so I went ahead and opened up the Mobile Edit Forensic Express app. Basically what you want to do before you start this, there are certain things that you need to make sure the phone has on it. Before I went to connect mine, I went ahead and enabled USB debugging. Usually you'll have a pop-up on your phone that'll say allow USB debugging. Another thing that you want to go ahead and do is enable the stay awake option so that the phone doesn't disconnect when it turns off. There are certain drivers that sometimes need to be installed depending on what kind of phone you're using and the different apps. And then it's going to want you to confirm the RSA fingerprint on your phone's display so that way it can be unlocked. And you want to select MTP mode on the phone's display, and then after you do all that, you should pretty much be ready to go ahead and go. So we're going to go ahead and start this acquisition. Alright, so it's already got my device already pulled up. Let's see. We need to re-authenticate it. Alright, so now it's got my Samsung Galaxy S9 connected. So let's go ahead and get this started. It needs to go ahead and install a connector app on the device. So we're going to go ahead and install that, and this will take it just a couple minutes to get installed. So what it did was it went to install the app on my phone, and I had to give it permission to access basically everything on my phone. It says that I need to root the phone to get maximum amount of information, but for this purpose I'm not going to root it. So let's see. Now this is where we can go and specify exactly what we want checked. We're going to go ahead and do we'll go ahead and do the full content. Let's go ahead and get all this set up. So we're going to be leave that there. English, go ahead and put in the time. Show data sources. Leave that. I'm going to change the case label to final project. Change this to the type of phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy S9. And you have the option between a MS Excel report, HTML report, or PDF report. I'm going to leave it as the PDF report, and we'll just leave it like that. Now with this, you can do whether you want to do the face matcher, photo recognizer, or camera ballistics. You can like upload a picture and it will try to find it in the pictures on the phone. I tried this on one of my assignments and it worked. It didn't pick up all of the matching pictures, but it picked up most of them. So we're just gonna go ahead and go to this, and we're going to leave it on the default case file, and we're gonna start. No, actually I need to change this, and I'm going to put it on my external hard drive. We'll just put it straight on the backup. Alright, now we can go ahead and work on it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this because it will take quite a while, but I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so it finally finished up. What I ended up doing was going through and changing some of the settings, so that way it wasn't necessarily going through my whole phone for times purposes. It only went through my phone calls, text messages, images, and stuff like that. So I'm going to pull up the PDF report that it gave me, and this is what I got. This just gives me the breakdown of the phone, the title, and everything like that. It breaks down everything that's on my phone, the platform, what it is, the manufacturer, down to the SIM card, and all that kind of information. And it breaks down everything. You got deleted data, conversation, the text messages, the calls, photos, all of that. Just scroll through here. Oh, it gives me all of my text messages broke down. So that's that. Now back to when I tried to use the Paraben E3. It gave me the option to run it as a Samsung GSM phone, not necessarily an Android phone, and when I tried to run it that way on the Paraben E3, it literally just told me that I got an error message on my phone saying that the program was too outdated to run anything. So I was never able to even begin a extraction using Paraben E3, but I did really enjoy using the Mobile Edit Forensic Express Pro because I really like the report that it gives me and how it breaks down everything on here. Anything that I wanted to look up, text messages, pictures, everything. So I thought that was really cool when it came to the Forensic Mobile Express. It also gave me some more stuff in the files. When you go through here, it shows, let's see, it breaks down different things in the folders. There was one, there's all my message attachment, pulls up all the pictures that I have, all my text messages that I have done recently. This is the report that was created. This is just the front page of it. Let's see. It breaks it down over here. We got the title page, table of contents. It pulls up my deleted data, conversation, text messages, phone calls, photos, image files, data extraction log, all that. So if you scroll through it, you can tell it's a whole bunch of pages. You got text messages, images, and all of that. This is the data extraction log. It breaks down what everything that it went through. You got my SIM card that is attached. It's not showing anything from my SIM card. Image files, photos, calls, messages. I make a bunch of phone calls. It breaks down all of my phone calls, the times, and all of that. Then you got pictures and messages and conversations and all of that. If we pull up my conversations, it's got different text messages received and failed, and basically all of that. So it gave me everything that it gave me everything that I asked for, broke it down into a nice, neat file. I really enjoyed that as compared to my experience with the Paraben E3. I tried to import my phone into the Paraben E3. It was an older version that wasn't available in the class because I could not get the original one to work. So it wouldn't pick up my phone as an Android phone. It only picked up as a Samsung GSM phone. I tried to analyze it that way, and I couldn't even get that far. As soon as I tried to start the analysis, it popped up a message on my phone saying that it was outdated, so that the program was outdated, and it wouldn't let me even begin to perform the analysis. So this has been one of the best tools that I've used so far. I've taken quite a few digital forensic classes, and I've gone through a whole bunch of tools, and this is the best one that I've seen so far because of the PDF report that it gives me. I haven't seen one that has broke down everything so precisely. It literally lists everything that I wanted to go for. This would be a great tool for forensic investigators, simply because it literally breaks down everything so simply, and everything is obviously very clearly laid out. I really don't think I have used a better tool, and another thing that I want to point out is I think it is really cool that it pulls up text messages. It literally shows exact word for word all the text messages, and that's something that I have used that a lot of the programs that I have used has not exactly been able to do. A lot of them will just show contacts and how many text messages have been sent and everything like that. But as you see, this breaks down. It literally says everything in the text messages. It tells you the last activity, the date, the time, and the numbers. Like I said, that's something that I've not really experienced before. So I really think that is a really great addition to this tool that is extremely useful. Thank you.